Hello, boys and girls. This is Old Man Yells at Cloud for Blue Powder Monkeys Patreon. Go check it out. Like and subscribe. No. You're like, why didn't you drink the water right before you started talking? Well, because I don't plan that far ahead. And as soon as I started talking, I was like, I'm going to need some water. Anyway, so I'm going to work on a poster here. We're doing Norwescon is doing a convention. In case you had never heard of it. Although if you're watching this, I can't possibly see how you wouldn't have heard of it. It's literally the Norwescon playlist. But anyway, I'm going to do two posters for promotional stuff. One is this old school piece of artwork from some old school dude that looks like it was done in the fucking 60s or 70s, but like in the best way possible. It's like super retro and kitschy, and it's kind of already gone through its dated phase, and now it's become kind of like nostalgic, I guess, almost in a way. It's pretty cool. Although part of me is like, the idea of it is pretty solid in the respect of like, oh, you could have that like commissioned and have like a new piece of art made out of it. Anyway, I'm not working on that one in this, so I'm just talking right now. Just talking. That does not look, I wonder if that's a rich black that, no, it's just not a black. Okay. Let's just fucking get this thing as black as we can. There we go. Although yeah, that's not going to work. So when you're working CMYK, you build, I don't even know how to actually create a color swatch in this. I do here. Normally you build a rich black. And a rich black is basically, so this is going to be printed. And granted, it's not going to be offset printed. It'll probably be like Kinko's or some shit. But normally in a offset print thing, you've got, so all printing stuff is CMYK, which is cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. And 100% black is not the best way to do black, essentially. What you want is you want to combine the colors, because the more color you put into something in CMYK, the darker it gets, which is the opposite of RGB. So, like 255 in RGB, red, green, blue, turns white, where 100% of all of these colors are going to be black. Anyway, printers in general can't handle over 300% total. And there's 4 colors. So if you do 100% of all 4, your printer's just not going to be able to do it. And it's just too much ink on the page, and it's going to cause all kinds of trouble. So you build what's called a rich black, where you build a certain percentage of all of the colors that approximate a black. And they're kind of like chef recipes a lot of times. Like guys will, or ladies, people will have these sort of almost proprietary formulas that they want to use. Why can't I build a fucking color? There we go. Okay. So so through here I'd add all these up, and then I would see if they added up to 300, which they probably don't, because that's 120, and that'd be 190, and that would be 270, and 277, 287, 291. So I think that's right. It's close enough. Anyway, so yeah, so some people, if it's like, oh, I'm going to crank this up to 90, and then maybe you drop this stuff down a little bit or whatever. And I have a formula somewhere that I used to use for stuff, but I'm not sure how important it honestly is. That's 180, 195, 285. So I still think it's 70. I could go to 70, which is 100. Yeah, but there's no reason to do that. I think I'll go up to 68 just for fun. So that is my magical rich black. All right, cool. So then the other thing that I'm going to do is do something really crazy for this Todd Lockwood one, or at least I'm going to experiment with it. And it's the idea of kind of a retro thing. Speaking of retro, you guys probably know that I'm into kind of 70s retro stuff a lot of times. And there are different, like all things, the 70s wasn't a monolith as far as retro is concerned. And a lot of things slop over, right? So like Raging Bull, which is a movie, which was made in 1980. It's considered one of the last best 70s movies, but it kind of came out in 80. And honestly, the thing we think about 80s movies-wise, you know, Wall Street and all these crazy action films, a lot of those didn't come out until like the early mid 80s. I think Wall Street might have come out in 83, but I feel like it came out in like 85. And that's like a quintessential 80s movie. So anyway, you get 60s slopping over into the 70s, and then the 70s again kind of slopped over in the early 80s, and early 70s is heavily influenced by the 60s, and then it kind of became its own thing through the mid and late part of the 70s. So what that all means is, what am I looking for here? Freaking, oh, excuse me. Oh, I got to find my word mark. That's what it is. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, whoa, gosh. I really locked this thing down, which I wanted to do. Alright, I guess none of this matters. I just pick a random one. Lock that. Lock the word mark. Grab Norwescon. I'm gonna guess they're gonna want the freaking goddamn theme thing. Maybe not. Let's see if I can make it work first. I'm sometimes a creature of simplicity, so sometimes there's just too much extra shit going on that I don't care about. But we want to make sure that I do have. Okay, cool. Oh no! Why can't I just drag this? I gotta push a fucking key. Bullshit. Yeah, see, it's all ace. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so dumb. I should just be able to drag it. Okay. Oh no! Alright, so let's grab this, and let's also make this white, I guess? Just so I can see it. Okay. And it's going to end up being different colors and shit, honestly. Oh, no. God damn it. There we go. For now. Uh-oh. Man, I am tired. We played Pathfinder today, which is like D&D, and normally, based of course on my general visage and all that, I usually play some sort of fighter type, occasionally like a rogue type or whatever, because I tend to have, I don't want to say a loud personality, but kind of, and I don't want to overwhelm, I guess, the other players, even though I'm friends with all the players and they all know me and all the rest of that. But I don't necessarily, in the words of Sarah Bareilles, want to be like attention sweet center. But this time around, I am playing a charisma rogue, He is a filthy, filthy liar, deception rogue, basically. And so when we play, I end up mark oils maybe. I end up having to do a lot of the talking and all the rest of that in the adventure, and then I come home just feeling like burnt out on humanity, as occasionally happens. For fuck's sake. Not sure how this got in. Oh yeah, and then I decided to come out and why are you not growing the way that I want you to grow? Okay, second question. Why are you not drawing? Do I need to make a layer? That's fucking ridiculous. I do need to make a layer. That's fucking ridiculous. And it looks like the oil is way too laggy. This thing is huge, by the way. It's like poster sized with that one's better. Yeah, it's poster size at 300 DPI, so it's quite robust. Okay, cool. That is not the most classic representation of that color. There we go. Okay. Are you telling me that I can't do... there's no... Okay. That's good to know and a little aggravating. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so the 70s, again, with the retro stuff, my little retro rainbow, which only has 8 colors in it, I just realized. It's obnoxious. All right, I'll figure it out. Oh, I had a solution for this. What was the solution? Can't remember. I know you guys, you're like, what is he doing? Because you've never seen me actually do the sketch stage of stuff, because I don't very often do the sketch stage of stuff. Today I felt like sketching. Now, based on, let's try a different thing here. There were so many of these sort of rainbow patterns back in the day. Those of you that, and that number is probably like 3, that saw me work on the Worldcon stuff, probably remember me pulling a lot of this stuff up for them as well, used in a different way. All right, so what we have here is I could just add color. So let's go here. Let's find the color. And let's go... Oh, let's do this. I need to see what these guys line up as, kind of. Alright, so that's that. That's that. So it's a little bit up. It's kind of in the middle, though. huge amount of difference in those two. Interesting. Okay, so let's do this. Let's connect to there. Add a swatch. I'm not loving this kind of flesh tone, or I don't know, flesh tone is the wrong word for that nowadays. I'm not sure what it is called. It's like the old, you know, the freaking Band-Aids and crayons being called flesh tone because they're Caucasian, basically, and you're like, that's not great. White people flesh tone. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's kind of more what I want. And this tone may be suitable for something here. Let's move it back here. Let's move that one there. Okay, cool. And then let's select all. Did that work? Goes. Oh, looks like I can just delete it. Cool. All right, let's try again. All right, so starting here. Let's do that. Oh, nope. I don't know if I like that or not. Yeah, I think that's okay. Basically, like, this looks a little, yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, shit, nope. Yeah. May not be obvious, but because how could it be? I just watched a video watching Bill Sienkiewicz, who was a comic artist, paint, and that guy is almost abstract. He's so abstract. So I'm feeling a little Sienkiewicz-y, I guess, today. Now I'm kind of liking what happened there. I don't think... let's see. Oh, and if I didn't say so, I'm listening to the Sorcerer sound. I'm listening to one of the many things that have the Sorcerer soundtrack in it. And let's see here. What's next? I pulled up a random one. Oh, there you go. Equinox, which is not a soundtrack, but it's by a guy named Jean-Michel Jarre, which they aren't showing. Anyway, and then the Alien soundtrack will be after that. And then Ex Machina, Tron, Arrival, Prisoners, The Revenant, Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford, Road to Perdition. I won't get nearly this far. It is... what the fuck time is it right now? It's 11:17. It'll probably be about another hour. So my guess is I'll probably get into Alien a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So let's get this over the way. Huh? I don't know whether to show you the cool part or just wait as a reveal later. Oh, that's not working too well. There we go. Look at that. See that fucking smooth hand there? Smooth hand Luke? Oh, you know what? Now let's do this. Ooh, that's bad. I used to be able to letter comics, if you can believe it. All right, this is just for experiment here. Let's see if they have a blender. Actually, is it in oils first? Sometimes they put the subtools in with the tools. Alright, so detailer, fibers, dents, classic oil, dents, fibers, detailer, glazing, grunge, stick and short dobs. Nope. Okay, so then sprays, pins, pattern, masking markers, grungy. So then I have just like a straight blender. Alright, so let's see what this fucking glazing thing does here. I should have taken more fucking oil painting classes. I have lots of painting classes. And that's not doing much. It's very subtly changing the color. Or brightening the color, I guess, a little bit. Nope. Okay. There is a smudge tool over here, right? Yeah. Does that work on oils? There used to be, probably still is, a program called Corel Painter. And Corel Painter was like the shit for behaving like actual paint. Is this just blur instead? Is that what I did? Uh-oh. I haven't saved this yet either, so it's going to totally break it. That's going to annoy me. Alright, let's see if I can save. Nope. Oh. Oh, it's going back through all the things. Alright, it's just trying to catch up, so we're gonna let it alone for here for a second. This is why I don't oh my god. Nope, not yet. This is why I don't do sketchy thumbnail stuff sometimes. Is I just get so wrapped up into it I forget all my basic shit, like save the file. Ooh, that's never good. Anybody that's ever had a Windows PC ever you're watching this, please fast forward ahead to 2 minutes and 40. No, I have no idea because it's live. All right, it might be time to kill this thing because I know I'll get. Oh. No, that's not the shortcut key I wanted. Oh, okay. It's still working through. Stacked up all those actions. Oh, here we go again. I may just kill it because I can get a recovery file. I don't know how far along it'll be, but it's all experimental right now. Oh, look at that. Holy crap. That was an adventure, wasn't it? All right, so let's... posters, I guess. I mean, this could be the series of a whole series, or the start of a whole series of posters. Lockwood promo. Oh, that. There we go. I'm going to start my ancient dating system here. Not where I'm trying to set up dates. Excuse me. It's labeling by stupid European year first nonsense, which makes much better sense, of course. There we go. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Still hear me okay? All right, cool. All right, so the blender was a complete. Let's make sure that was even a blender. It is that is a smudge. Okay, so that's fine. But that was a complete fucking disaster. So let's not do that again. Let's go up here to acrylics and mix our oils and our oils and our water based. Blending. Okay, it says it's a blender. Cool. Why? Oh, because I hit the wrong thing. Eyedropper. I'm so used to hitting the eyedropper tool that I just assume that it's the eyedropper tool. All right. That doesn't seem to be doing much. Are we waiting? Okay, let's see if we can switch to another tool. We can. So that's a complete whiff. Just, you know. And that is exactly what should happen when oils, quote unquote, mix with acrylic. Nothing should happen. So now let's get back down. I'm going to take one more look and then we're just going to move on. Detailer? No. Classics. This was dull, right? Oh, so nothing's just drawing now. Okay. Oh, is this all because I haven't had the fucking thing clicked? Oh, it's so annoying. You guys probably yelling. They're like, click the thing, you fucking dummy. All right, so let's do this. Acrylic. Blending. Yeah, there we go. It's not blending as much as it's just doing acrylic shit. Okay. So this oil set doesn't have a blender is what it boils down to. It does have an impressionistic set though. Is that the right? That's this color? No, that's the color. Huh. I really do want to smudge this stuff though. Should I try one more time? Even though I said I wasn't gonna. Oh! It just changes the color though, man. That's no good. Yeah, it sucks. I put it on with my finger. Oh fuck, I can. That's awesome. So could I do this, I wonder? Let's go back up. So using classic oil dense. Oh, that's the wrong color. I still have the brush selected. I do. Oh, it's because it's 2 fingers. Some holdover Mac shit. Pressure doesn't matter though. It doesn't have it. Of course, it doesn't have any pressure feedback. Where this does. Not a ton, but some. Alright, well that was a fun little experiment. Alright, let's try this one. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I think I like that. All right, so let's try a little more formal version here. Where is my rectangular? Capture. I literally don't have any fucking selection stuff, or am I just spacing out? Polygonal, okay, cool. Nope. Doesn't work. Do I not have any selection tools? That's hilarious. Artboard tool, move tool. Anytime you want to start sliding down, thank you. Text shape. There's a column marquee. Vector, raster. There's no such thing as raster. Such a shape. It's vector crop. So all this in the general select we just opened was a move, an artboard, a color picker, and none of that mattered. Okay. And that was meant selection. So thank you, God. I don't know what they call it. Rectangle tool. Picture frame. I can't believe that I haven't used these before yet in this program. Meshwar, perspective, elliptical marquee. Column marquee tool. I guess that's it. Let's throw that in here. Where was the other one there? There we go. That is fucking crazy. Oh, and it doesn't work. I'm on the pixel layer. Huh. That's great. Well, how do you expect me to stay within a box if I want to paint? That is weird. All right, well, this is experiment time, so we're going to go back to experimenting. Oh, now nothing is drawn again, so what am I missing here? Click on color. All right, hit escape. There we go. Was this not showing? Is that what was going on? No? Why am I so dumb? All right. I think it's appearing, right? Because it's not letting me. Huh. And then when I hit escape, it works again. Huh. All right. So something's happening. I just don't know what it is. Let's just do that. Size is that? Basically 900 pixels. Okay, cool. And then what size is this? $900 and let's say 300. Is that cool? Cool with you guys? If we're not precise. Same color? No, this should be color 4. There we go. Done. Just kidding. All right. It would look pretty dope, though. I wonder if it's because it's all white. It's not behaving. Yeah, those are the only two that work. That is disappointing. A lot of times it's kind of learning how the color stuff interacts with each other and all that. All right, so let's throw this aside for a little while. So the original idea, here comes the fun part, or whoops, hey, here comes the fun part. Here comes the actual meat of the thing. The original idea was to do vertical stripes of paintings, of Todd's various paintings. Kind of one for each letter, same sort of thing, but I realized that that is not going to be very interesting. It's going to be completely abstract to have like 9 different paintings, basically. You get like a little slice out of each one, right? So we're going to start distilling the herd a little bit. I do like Evertide. Matches the color. And I do kind of like Phoenix Ascending. I don't think Tangled Webs matters too much. Silver Dragon definitely gets in there. Bar Fight, no. No. And I love this lady in the red cape here. I actually like the angel too. So let's try these 4, these 5. That might be too much. We'll see. Okay, so 24 divided by 5. Fuck. All right. Let's do this first. Crop. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. And then let's grab, oops. Fuck. Is this maybe? Yeah. 5. It's gonna be like change. It's gonna be something in change, which is super annoying. Should just do it divisible by 4. Can't do it divisible by 4. 21. Do 7 paintings. I did 6. 4. We do 3 times. Ugh. All right, well, let's not get locked into how many paintings there are. How about that? Crop. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now we're going to know pretty quickly whether this is good or not. I think the angel's going to have to go away. Plus, I think she's a magic. The Gathering card, which I'm a little sus on whether or not it's okay to actually feature them. Now, how did I get that magical? Do that. Is it the vector crop tool? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Actually, this one painting may. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's try the first idea first, and then the second idea second. Okay, so we want Evertide back. We want Phoenix Ascending back. I think we're pretty much going to say goodbye to Bar Fight, Moon Durell Dragon. Those can both go away for sure. So let's just clear some space here. There's Threshold. Yeah, that can go away as well. And Tangled Webs. That can go away. Although I like that painting actually. Alright, so now we grab the Vector Mask doodad for Silver Dragon. No. Yes. No, Evertide. Here we go. Why is it not? Oh, because I'm not specifically targeting the mask? Then why is it showing me the whole painting? Did I delete something by accident? I think I did. Alright, so let's get rid of Evertide for a second. Phoenix Ascending. Cool. Let's put it in the middle. Let's do that. Cool. Silver Dragon. Let's do that. Let's put it right beside it. Oh. Cool. fuck is this? Oh, it's my tangled webs that I thought I had deleted, but I had not. All right, where's my in the shadow? There she is. Let's put her over here. And Evertide, which is its own thing somehow. Oh, turned off. There. Let's get rid of the clipping mask. Not sure what I did or how I did it. There. All right, so we have Evertide. We have 4 total. Okay, so then let's grab Phoenix's. No, sorry, in the shadow. I don't know why. All right, cool. Oh, that's how it's going to work. Okay, cool. So let's bop this one up top. Let's grab that. Let's move it down to like here. Let's move it over here. Move back to the bottom. There we go. So that's the idea, right? That's like the, there we go. Okay, and then let's try. That. It's not giving me an effect that I want. It's a hot mess. Hot mess. If you're going to do that, you might as well just fucking not have them on there. All right, well, that's going to be a problem too, obviously. All right. I think what I want, I think what I'm looking for is a tinting effect. Which I may not have access to without switching out here. So let's do this. Oh, you know. Well, let's try this first. Interesting. Was it doing all of them? Or is it doing all the ones? It's doing all the ones below it. Okay. That is actually a little obnoxious. Unless do that. Nope. Oh, that's aggravating. I could go in and individually tint them. Or retint them, I mean. See what this looks like on all of them. Yeah, that's kind of the effect I'm trying. That's the. I'm looking for a recoloring effect. All right, let's turn that off. That's not going to work either. It's possible that these paintings need to be thought through a little better as well. It could be we really just need the one. Let's go back to here. All right, let's do this. Let's put this back to normal. Let's move the painting. Actually, let's make a copy of this version of it. There we go. Get these two off. Okay, cool. That actually looks kind of cool. So keep that in mind, boys and girls. This is why we experiment, by the way, is because sometimes shit just happens. Oof. All right, let's go back to normal, which we are. Let's go back to this tinty idea thing, or this. Oh, I'd have to figure out how to exactly slice it into bits. I wonder if you can do more than one clipping mask on it. Let's find out. Let's just get rid of this one. Oop. Everything but what I need to do here. Okay. So there's one clipping mask. We didn't like that. All right, hold on. I'm going to check the internet just to make sure, but I really don't want to have to do like 8 copies of the painting and line them all up and all that. Oh, the internet is so horrible. What time is it? Oh, it's midnight. I have the word multiple in my search, and none of them have that in that. They're just like, here's how to do a clipping mask. I'm like, I fucking know how to do a clipping mask. You should be smart enough, fucking AI bullshit, to read to use the same clipping mask for multiple objects. You can group objects. Yeah, der. Oh, that's Adobe anyway. God, this thing's so fucking dumb. Parent child. Parent. Yeah, okay. Oh, what if I just do this? And I make a rectangle. That's cool. If I put it under here, where is it at? Okay, we're gonna have to do this the fucking hard way. How annoying. All I want to do is see if a thing will work. Come on, people. I just want to. I mean, it could end up looking like garbage. Like, who knows? Okay, so here we go. All right. So let's go this way, and then let's go forward. Okay. So object number 1. Let's go to here. Object number 2. Here, object number 3. Let's do something like that. Number 4. And object number 5. That really wasn't that hard, honestly. Okay, cool. And let's do that. Okay, so and then let's do, fuck, what is going on here? Okay, well, obviously we gotta work on the word mark and all the fucking oh, god damn it. And all the text. Word mark, unlock please. Stop being a little pain in the ass. They'll have to be like a little. I think they want a whole shitload of stuff on it. That's my guess. Is this the thing where I got to do all the? I got to do all the fucking guest of honors and stuff. Event tabling, retro, la-di-da. I might mildly push back on the QR code unless the poster is somewhere where people can easily access it. Unless they're giving away the posters. Like if it's a stack of posters, cool. If it's just a poster sitting at like a table or whatever, it's going to have to be laying flat or posted like right up on the table in order for a QR code, sort of. The QR code doesn't seem to be the most optimal thing, but I guess it could be. All right, photos, names, guest title. logo, website. Additional text would say a whole bunch of stuff. All right, cool. So there's going to be a lot of texty stuff on here. There's room. There's plenty of room. It's just a matter of how... Oh, no. No. Do not like... There we go. That one is fine. Let's turn that off. Where is my goddamn... Oh. No, it still should be giving me... Oh, there it is. Okay. Next. I like that red on red. That's awesome. Let's do that. Oh, see? Fuck around, find out. In, I guess, the best way. That usually means something horrible is going to happen. But in this case, I fucked around and found out that shit could look cool. All right. I kind of wonder if I need to like black stripes on either side. Okay, I think I like... Nope. I like that better than... You know what? It's midnight and I have to go read a Cormac... I don't have to. I'm going to go read a Cormac McCarthy book. Not one of the super grim ones. It was his last one called Passengers. And right now it's just about a guy who has a sister who killed her son. Okay, so maybe it is a little grim. And then their parents worked at least their dad. I don't know about the... Can't remember the mom, but their dad worked on the Manhattan Project back in the day. The book takes place in the, I think the early, it takes place in maybe the early 80s or something. And the guy is a diver, and he goes down into the, a river down kind of in the south somewhere to recover some wrecked airplane. And there's a bunch of people, a bunch of corpses still trapped in the plane, and him and his buddy go down there and they look around and they find out that the black box, essentially, it's a different name for it, but it's the pilot's box thing, is missing. And then some people just show up at his house and they're like, "You counted 9 bodies," and he's like, "Yep." And it's like, "There were 10 people on that plane. Where'd the other one go?" And they're like, "I don't know," because they don't. But now the people, you know, it's kind of criminally, it's like, do you know where they went though? Can't really tell if they're like criminals or some sort of secret government something. But I don't think the book's gonna end up dealing with that mystery at all. If it's anything like No Country for Old Men, where like the point of No Country for Old Men was not the dude chasing down, it wasn't Sugar killing people, and it wasn't Thanos' character running around trying to solve whatever mystery was going on with the drug dealers and all that. It had nothing to do with that. That was all backdrop. The movie was about Tommy Lee Jones's character. He literally says it. The title of it literally says it. And it was Tommy Lee Jones realizing it's like, I need to retire because crazy shit is happening in this world that I don't understand anymore. And my buddy had a buddy that just lost his shit at the end of that movie because they didn't show hardly any of the resolution for any of the things that have been going on. Action-wise, there wasn't like a big shootout with the drug dealers or anything like that. There was just Sugar going over and killing the wife and then getting hit by a car and the scene with the kids and all that. And then it was just Tommy Lee Jones. Right, but that was the climax of the movie. The Tommy Lee Jones scene was the movie. It was him talking about a dream about, you know, fucking following his father up the side of the mountain, bearing fire kind of shit. The best the best, like 2.5 to 3 minutes of acting Tommy Lee Jones has ever done by like a wide margin. And that's what that movie was about. And so, spoilers, I guess. But I have a feeling, I have an inkling that The Passenger is going to be sort of a similar thing, because it's the guy, they're dealing with the guy, the brother, who was in love with his sister who killed herself, but the sister had basically schizophrenia. So she sees all these like circus characters in her brain, and they're showing flashbacks of that as well. And but I don't think any of that is necessarily going to resolve itself as much. It's starting to get more like there was just a whole conversation about particle physics and whatnot. The idea that we can't study a thing unless we have the ability to perceive the thing is basically kind of what it boils down to. So it's also the argument that there was no stars and sky until cognitive function and eyeballs evolved. Until that time, there was just blackness. So it's the idea that in these sort of quantum mechanic things, there are states or there are things that we just can't understand because we don't have the equipment to understand them, and therefore they don't exist. So when we design equipment to study them, they will come into being and they will become a thing. I might be off on that. I'm definitely not a quantum physicist guy. But anyway, it's pretty, and this is in a book about a murder mystery about a missing passenger in a plane at the bottom of a river, and the book is literally called The Passenger, and I doubt the passenger has dick all to do with like anything else in the book, basically. All right. So then they want a big fucking block of text, which is okay. Oh, you know what? There is going to be a problem. I need to send an email. They're going to want photos of the guests of honor, and we don't have those at print resolution. So see if they do, I guess, or point out that we can't put web photos on a fucking print poster, because that's going to look like garbage. I would like to change. Anyway, thanks for whoever tuned in, and thanks to whoever watches this in the future. If you want to be notified, hit the little bell when I work on this stuff. I'll be working on this project until I get it done. So that's going to be tomorrow and the next few days, basically. And I'll start plugging text into it. And then I'll have to go back to that other one once we find the piece of art for it. And if we don't find a good piece of art for it, I'm not sure what we'll do there. But I can definitely make 2 posters. Then maybe there'll be a match set or something. Anyway. All right. Have a good night.